Welcome back, everyone. This is part 10 of our Why Goals Fail seminar. The original seminar had 9 parts. We are adding a 10th part today because there are some additional beliefs that we're adding on to what not only why goals fail, but also core beliefs on what your virtual fitness and Forster fitness are built on. Originally in the 9 parts we talked about be ready, have faith, and forgiving yourself. We talked about will versus do, and we talked about beliefs versus habits. And today I want to spend a little bit more time on 3 additional things that I want to discuss with you. 3 additional things that when you go on our website at the header part, you'll see 3 different things that we focus on, and they're fundamental belief core things that we're founded on and that we try to encourage our clients to follow as well, or through our coaching encouraging our clients. And the first one is easy and effective. We try to make everything easy and effective for you. So, some people like it the hard way. Some people just like to be beaten down. Some people like to suffer. Some people just like doing stuff the hard way. And hard can be effective. You can do things extremely difficult, and it can be very effective. But we focus all our attention on easy and effective. If we can make things easy for you, and it's also effective at the same time, what is the likelihood that you're actually going to follow through on things like that? When you make things too difficult for people, yes. When people first start a plan that they know is going to produce results, they will do whatever it takes to get through that. They'll do, but it's usually short-lived. The mind can be focused on something for a very short amount of time, and then after a certain amount of time it starts to get distracted, bored, whatever it may be, and a once focused mind can then be non-focused if the challenge is too daunting. And most people, let's be very honest, most people don't have the fortitude to do extremely challenging things, or don't have the desire to do it. So if we make things manageable and easy for you, but yet it's effective at the same time, and you're coached by us on how to effectively go through that and to get through plateaus and to get through different things, but most importantly it's easy for you, do you think the success rate of doing things that are both easy and effective? So that's number 1. Try to do everything in your fitness, whether it's working with us or working with somebody else, that is both easy and effective. The second one that I want to introduce is something my uncle, who's actually a client, came up with. I asked for his permission to use it, and it's awesome. It's it's so simple, but it's like, yep, that's what most people have to do. If most people did that, they would be in great shape, they would love the process, and they would never get out of shape. Because the key to fitness, and I've stated this many times, is to fall in love with it. If you fall in love with the process of fitness, if you fall in love with getting in shape and then staying in shape, how you look, how you feel, the energy that you have, and if you fall in love with that process of getting in shape, you will never get out of shape. So point number 2 is to move more, eat less, enjoy life. Simple, huh? But that's true. If something .fit told me, if you move more and eat less, you're going to lose weight. Well, Uncle Doug added component number 3 onto it, enjoy life. If you move more, you eat less, and you enjoy life, the quality of your life gets better. And let's be honest here. That's what everyone searches for. Everyone searches for, on books, on tapes, on going to church, on doing all these things to improve the quality of their life. And so, as far as fitness is concerned, if you move more and you eat less and you enjoy your life while you're doing it, your chances of succeeding long term, I don't have exact quotes for you, I can just guarantee that your chances of succeeding are going to be greatly enhanced by doing those few things. And finally, the final one, which is my new favorite, is do the opposite. Do the opposite. And it's like, I'm starting to learn how to get into social media. I'm starting to learn how to become better with social media and market ourselves better, through those social media components. And one of the things that I'm finding is that the most successful companies in the world, they specifically look at what their competitors do, and they do the opposite, because most of their competitors generally are failing at something. So they typically will look at what the failures are and other things, and they will do the opposite of what that is. And if you've been around us for very long, you will see, as I tell people, we're not just outside the box. We're standing on it. We're jumping on the box. We're taking a sledgehammer and we're beating it up. That's how outside the box we are. We are looking at the entire industry, because if you look at our country is getting fatter. Our country is getting out of shape. There is no more focus on our health and fitness than there is today. There's more focus on our health and fitness than there is today at any other point in our time. But our country is getting fatter, our country is getting out of shape, and it's spreading throughout the world because other worlds or other countries are adapting our principles, our food philosophies, our everything else, our way of life, and it's affecting our world. Our world is getting out of shape. And so what we want to do is we want to look at what are the philosophies, what are the diet philosophies. Yeah, they may work for a small percentage of the population, but we're doing the opposite. And so I know that's those who watch Seinfeld, that's the George Costanza thing, but and many times we find that when you do the opposite, when you look at what everyone else is doing and you're willing to step out and do something different, that generally the results immediately are better, and if you're willing to sustain that for long term, you can maintain those results for a long time. And everything revolutionary, everything that incites great change is always done through that avenue, through doing the opposite, through doing something different, than doing something that people may not think is totally conventional or what they would think is to be normal. We don't want to be normal. We want to do opposite. We want to do things that are wildly successful, that are very very much different, but yet are going to be good for you, healthy for you, and positive for you in your life. So remember those few things. Number one, to do things easy and effectively. Number two, to move more, eat less, and enjoy life. And finally, do the opposite. Do some things different than what other people are telling you to do. Think outside the box, jump on the box, smash the box. Just don't be conformed by what other people are telling you to do. Challenge that. So I appreciate you joining us today. I hope this wraps up the Why Goals Fail seminar, and we'll look forward to jumping into the next point.
When you feel that something's wrong, I'll shelter you and keep you warm. I'll never let you walk alone.